bitch. I'm in the...
Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Bryan. With me always.
I'm Mark.
What do you got going on over there, buddy? You okay?
No, I just thought it was funny.
What's so funny?
Just the way this is going to go.
Whatever.
Who
So, last week we had a great show. Who did we have last week? Do you remember?
we have last week? Good question. Who did we have last week?
All right, on to this week.
You don't even remember.
On to this week, ladies and gentlemen. Mark went out. Mark had
I reached out to a friend of ours, Clifton Taylor,
Yep.
and I had asked him to
Right.
see if he had anybody else, wrestlers that connections that we could have come on the show. I mean, he helped us get Ken Anderson. He was on the he was on the show a few months ago. Clifton, was on the show, of course. And he told me to reach out to this guy. I wasn't sure at first on how well this would go, but the more I talked to him, the more I liked him. So I was like, okay, let's do this.
And Mark, you're going to have to go back to last week's show when we had the cast from The Death of Snow White. I just can't believe that you would forget about family.
That was last week.
That was definitely last week.
Oh, shit.
I know. It's going by quick, isn't it?
Yeah, I was thinking that was 2 weeks ago for some reason. I'm sorry. Those guys were awesome. I can't wait to have them back on. It's going to be interesting to see what happens with them next.
And this gentleman that you got for the show tonight, I know why you got him. You brought him here to harass me, to tell me that you picked this guy to kick my butt, didn't you?
I picked everybody. I picked every wrestler to kick your butt.
This is a big fella. Okay?
Yeah, I mean, between Al Snow, I think Al Snow could still take you.
Oh God, yes, absolutely.
Ken Anderson, without a doubt.
Yeah.
Clifton Taylor, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Matt Thrash,
and Andy, yeah.
Andy,
go get my ass kicked.
all of the independents that we've had on the show. I think, most of them could kick your ass.
That's right. And
now we're gonna have the real
Drago.
The
real Drago.
The real Drago. See, I knew I was gonna mess it up.
How are you, sir?
Real Drago is here.
Slow down. Easy, big fella. I'm already shaking over here. So Mark found you. You reached out. You guys had talked to each other, and Mark invited you to come on the show, and we really appreciate you coming on the show.
Quite honestly, it didn't take much to get him on the show. I said, "Hey, you want to come on the show?" He said, "Yeah." Okay, that was it. That was the first conversation we had.
Yeah, I always open, for that. Yeah.
And right before the show,
really simple. I like podcasts.
And right before the show, we were talking about how you what you do as far as the wrestling side of things go, the wrestling entertainment business. How did you get your start into wrestling?
Yeah, it's the most popular questions. All right, so I was a kid, right? So I click TV, different channels. And I one day I click TV and I see WCW, right? So for Russian people in 1998, it was something new. Nobody knows what is the wrestling is, nobody's seen it before, and damn, that looks so real, and it's still real. People are fake. So, and looking oh, I know this guy. It's a Hulk Hogan. I know him because I saw movies with him. Gremlins movie and some other ones. Yep. He was there a little bit, and I saw a TV show Thunder in Paradise.
Thunder, yeah.
Yeah, I used to watch that.
Yeah, so I knew that Thunder. Yeah, Thunder. Yeah, Thunder. Yeah. So when I was a kid, like younger, like maybe like 1996, I played in a game in the Sega Mega Drive, WrestleMania '95. So, and I saw some wrestlers there too, I just don't know what it is. Kind of, for me, it was like kind of like a MMA UFC things, know. So, what does it sound like? Someone dropped something. So, and I feel like, okay, I know this guy, and I start watching wrestling, like, yeah, okay. So, and I was like, damn, it's like I just was in love in that time, like we started playing with my brother. We broke 2 beds in our apartments, and and I kind of like, and at that time I started to be dreaming like, oh damn, I want to be a pro wrestler. Like I think I can do that, it's like so cool. And I don't know, 10 years later, some years later, I moved to United States, and I did work out in some gym, like it was Experience Fitness gym. And I see some guy did work out, like it's like I think I know that guy. I think I know that guy. And I go home, put my another pictures on the Instagram, and I click on Experience Fitness, and I see that guy, and I click him, like, damn, it's pro wrestler, and I know that guy because it's a Ken Anderson. I play him on the Xbox, in Russia. Like, damn, I cannot believe in my dream the guy who I play, on the Xbox, like, damn. So, and from that time, I started thinking, like, maybe I need to do that, and I found, like, he opened the school, like, the academy in Minneapolis.
Yep.
And all the time I look at pictures, like, damn, I probably wanna go there, And one day, I was in that gym too, and it was another guy there. He was a coach, he trained people there in the gym, and he started tell the story. To my friend about wrestling. He had a match, he did that. I was like, damn, are you pro wrestler? He said, like, yes. It's like, wow, I want to be pro wrestler. He's like, just do it. Like, how? I'm Russian. He's like, do it. It's unique. It's like, okay, I think I'm small. He's like, no, you're not small. You're big. So I was like, how can you do that? He's like, talk to Ken. So like, talk to Ken. I was like, no, I'm so shy. No, I don't want to talk to Ken. It's like, no worry, I will talk to him. So the next day, I'm back in the gym, and I was on a treadmill, and I see Ken Anderson with his wife, Anastasia. They came to me, and I was like, I heard you want to be a pro wrestler. I was like, yeah. It's like, all right, I invite you in my school. So, and I started talking to him, and I came to school, and first day when I signed contract, wrestling contract for that academy. The first day was a seminar with Kevin Nash. It was like very first day in the school. Can you imagine?
Really?
Can you believe it? Like seminar with Kevin Nash. Yeah, and I saw that guy like damn, wow, he super tall, and one student like by the seminar he asked him what do you think, who can be from all of us be in WWE? And he's like, oh, where's the big guy? He poke on me like this guy and her. And I was like, right, yes, I was a rat. My first day in the school, and everybody looked at me like, what the hell? It's a new guy, and already Kevin Nash pick him. So yeah, and another girl, do you know who she was? Julia Hart. She's on the AEW right now.
Oh yeah.
Julia Hart.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, that time she was so young, yeah. Yep. So that's how I started, and the same class. It was a top flight guys, Von Wagner. He was in WWE NXT. I mean, some other guys, yeah, it was a great time. So it's how I started. So.
And how is it going? I know you've got matches planned and stuff like that, and you're doing some work with the NWA right now. Is that right? NWA, and then you're doing some stuff with another promotion. that you have coming up. Is that right?
Yep. Yep, I had I believe 7 matches for NWA. Um, yeah, I was on a pay-per-view 3012 and NWA Search. I hope some of my matches coming for Power or YouTube channel. So because I still have some matches it's not show up yet, and
Okay.
I also working for MAW Midwest All Star promotion. It's
Okay.
very popular in Minnesota, the big one. The Grand Slam he had last Grand Slam the main show they have more than 2,000 people, so
Wow.
it's a huge.
That is.
And also, yep, I work on some for another promotions like FTW. I was working for Puerto Rico, New York promotions, some of them, and some few Florida promotions. So, yeah, I kind of travel. So.
Now you got to go up to Kentucky and go work with Al Snow for a little bit.
OVW.
OVW.
That's about. I would like to, I sent them a message on Facebook, but they didn't open my message. Never opened my message. So I probably need to send them to email. So
Yeah,
yeah, I would
that's how
like
I
to.
got.
This would be cool.
That's how I got a hold of Al Snow is through his email.
Send one of your matches.
Yeah,
Find your match and send it. That's what you got to do. You got to find your best match and send it to him in an email and say, what do you think? What can I improve on? Ask him. He'll tell you. If he thinks that you're good enough, obviously, I mean,
all right.
You're in the business, so if you're going to be good enough. You've hurt yourself and you came back and you continue to wrestle. So I feel like you already know that you're good enough to wrestle. I've watched a couple of things that you've done simply on Facebook where you just pick people up and smash them right to the mat, dude. It's absolutely insane.
Yeah, thank you for that. I mean, in the pro wrestling business, I am a bad guy because most of promotions they choose to be I'm supposed to be a heel. They like it, and I love to do that too. I like to be a heel. Only one promotion I'm working right now. It's MAW. I turned to face, so now I'm a face there. For me, it's something new too.
It's hard. From what Ken had said, it is easy to get a crowd to hate you. It is hard to get them to like you. That's what Ken told us in his interview.
Yep. That's why
it'd be great to have them.
It's true. It's true. And I think if some guys decide to be a face, good guy, hero, whatever, and when they start do that, and if they don't have good reaction for that, I think the best way to do just turn to heel. Try to do that way, and when people start hate you, at the same time they start like you if you do it very well. So, in 2025, it doesn't matter you heel or face. People smart, the fans smart, they understand, what the wrestling is, and if they believe in you, so they like you. It doesn't matter who you are, heel or face. But like I said, if you wanna to be a face, you like it, you wanna be hero. So it's the best way to do to be a heel first, and after turn to face. That's gonna have good reaction, I think.
Yeah, because people are gonna hate you so much that they're gonna remember you when they do start to like you. They're gonna be like, "Wow, I really, really like this guy. I remember when he was a bad guy. I like that he's a face now. That's fantastic."
Yep.
Do you currently watch wrestling?
Yeah.
I know that you've got a lot of work and stuff that you do. But do you watch AEW, WWE? Just because
yes, I do.
Doesn't mean he's a bad guy.
I just yeah, exactly. So yes, I do. But for me, I miss the time when I was just a fan. you're always still a fan. But
Sure. I think you're frozen. I think you froze.
Uh-oh.
Thank you, frozen.
StreamYard. Give me a second.
Hang on, Drago. I think you're frozen up. All right. Well, he's hopefully going to come back into the room here. We'll keep the conversation going. When he comes back, we'll continue that conversation. I was asking him about if he watches wrestling, and obviously he does. We're going to have to check out this promotion. And it's where?
He said it's out of Tampa, but he'll be in Hudson on the 24th.
Yeah. So that'll be pretty cool. So Hudson, March 22nd.
20. Oh yeah, 22nd. I do have it wrote down as 22nd though.
Okay. So if you guys are in the Florida, Tampa, Hudson area and you want to go check out some wrestling, you'll be able to catch the Real Drago wrestling. A couple of guys. Here we go. Hold
on. Let him come all the way in. Maybe hopefully it's not lagging again. Because he has no picture right now.
It's okay. Yep, nothing on screen yet. All right, so in the meantime, going back to last week, yes, I know. I thought 2 weeks prior was when we had the Death of Snow White cast, and those folks, and unfortunately that was last week. So yes, we're a little behind on our time here, buddy.
Normally I'm not bad like that. I'm like I said, I'm sorry.
We're fucking space ages, dude.
No, this today I've had a little bit of a day today, so I can use that as my excuse. You have none. No.
Listen, I'm not even gonna go there. I'll say something. I'll save it. I'll save it.
You'll save it for Call of Duty?
I'll save it for Call of Duty. All right, guys. While we're waiting, what else you want to talk about, Mark? While we're waiting on the Real Drago to come back.
Well, we could tell people who we have on next week.
You're going to have me watch a film, and then we're going to have on a director.
Yeah, his name is Diablo.
He's a director. He's got a movie called... What's the name of the movie that I have to watch? Damn You. You don't... Oh, there we go.
Check that out.
Yeah.
There you go.
I don't know what's happened, so...
It's okay. We got it.
Hey, you're not lagging now. That's cool. Before you were lagging a little bit, so now you're not. So it worked out better.
Okay, so when you popped off, unfortunately we lost you there, but we were talking about you watch wrestling.
Yes, I do.
Do you watch AEW or do you watch WWE or do you watch both?
I watch WWE more than AEW, but I watch both promotions and also NWA. And but for me, it's kind of like hard to watch wrestling now because I miss the time when I was a fan. Because when I was a fan, I didn't see any mistakes. So now, when I have experience, and I'm pro wrestler too, so I see some mistakes. It's kind of like But I do watch, especially WWE.
You're able to pull back the curtain and say, "Oh, he wasn't supposed to do that."
Every wrestler has told us the same thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
it's hard to watch wrestling because you know what's going to come, or if they make a mistake, you're like, no, that's not how it's supposed to go. Something like that.
Let's talk about that in wrestling then. Let's talk about the heel in wrestling. You do watch wrestling. You do watch WWE. There was something big that just happened. Are you frozen again? I think he's frozen again.
I just don't think StreamYard wants us to do this interview.
This is crazy. There you go.
There you go.
There you go. It keeps freezing. That's fine. We're good. So pulling back the curtain a little bit, because you watch wrestling and there was a big thing that just happened over the last pay-per-view, or not pay-per-view, Elimination Chamber.
It is a pay-per-view. PLE.
Turning heel. What do you
PLA now? Yep.
Do you think it's good or a bad idea?
Bad idea about what?
About John Cena turning heel.
Oh, okay. So John Cena turning heel. Okay, it was perfect. I think it's perfect, and it was shock for everybody, and the fans was waiting for that. Like I don't know, 15 years, 10 years. I don't know how.
He's with me. I loved it.
I think that Cody turning heel would have been a better option. Just saying. That's my 2 cents on it.
Look. You were waiting for that, right? So I believe like most of people was waiting for when Cody turns to heel, but nobody kind of like thinking about that. Yeah, expect like that Cena turn to heel, and the way how they did that was phenomenal. I don't know, everybody's shocked, like how he changed the face, and everything. Like I don't know, that story, that story is so good, and I'm so excited to watch the next show. I want to see what's going on, because that's a cool idea. That's what I can say. It's sold out.
I'm never going to say it wasn't a good idea. I just thought at that point in Cody's time, I thought it was going to be Cody. I didn't think for any second that it was going to be John Cena turning heel because he's been a good guy forever.
Yeah, well, nobody never expected Hogan to turn heel.
Yeah.
So
I think like the Cody, he's back to WWE not a while ago. Like he can still to be a face for some time, and he do it very well. So, but I think for John Cena, it's the last year. It's last year. He needs to do something different because nobody.
Damn it. Frozen again.
Frozen.
Give it a second. His was working there for a second. It popped out and popped back on.
Right. I have no idea what's going on. Could be his phone doing it.
I don't know. We don't have any storms or anything like that, do we?
No.
Oh, yeah. If he's getting any calls or text messages, that could affect it.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
We need to start telling them everybody when they're using their cell phones to, no, because you can't stop that.
You can put it on Do Not Disturb.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. If you put it on Do Not Disturb, yeah. Put your phone on Do Not Disturb. You'll have to go into settings, put it on Do Not Disturb. If you do that, there will be no phone calls. There will be no text. There will be no alarms. So if you did do that, you just after the show, just make sure you put it back to regular ringtones and whatnot. Well, damn it. Give them a minute and let's see if we can get them back. If we can't get them back, we may have to unfortunately reschedule this.
Yeah. So starting next week, we're going to start advertising some of our friends, podcasts on here.
We have friends?
Yes, we have friends.
Oh, whatever. We do not have friends. Nobody likes us.
Well, the first one is going to be, it's either going to be Flet's Pop Culture, Movies and Pop Culture 13, or we're going to do Good Real Hunting.
What are we going to do with that?
Well, Good Real Hunting will be on the show.
What?
At the end of the month.
Have you ever watched their show? They got a fantastic show too.
Yeah, they talk about us on there.
They can't stop talking about us.
Oh my God. I don't know what is this.
Are you getting any phone calls or any
text messages? I don't know.
Nothing. And also, I had a Wi-Fi before, and I turned it off, and now it's a 5G. I don't know.
We're gonna go with it. We're gonna rock and roll. All right. So where would we leave off? Oh, we were talking about the Cena thing and all that stuff.
We were talking about Cody.
Yeah, because everybody thinks the Cody
where
thing.
You wanted him as a bad guy, which I still say
coming.
Won't happen yet.
Coming. It's just I think it's going to be next year by the time it happens.
Yeah. So it's I think the idea to turn John Cena to heel because it's good because he have a last year,
Yeah.
So it will be something different, and also I want to see how he gonna do his music, how he gonna do his moves,
everything,
everything,
So
everything's Just thinking about this too. Yeah.
I don't think the heel turn's going to last long, though. I think it'll be a short-term heel turn.
Probably, yeah, probably.
Because there's no way that they're going to end him
No.
At the end of the year. The only way that they could do that is end it at the end of the year by making him a good guy.
Yeah,
making him turn heel or from heel to face at the end of the year would be the only way. But I just don't see it.
Yeah, probably till summertime or something like that. So yeah,
I was
SummerSlam.
I was telling Bryan before you came on. I was like, best thing to do is let John Cena get the title off Cody, have CM Punk win Money in the Bank, have CM Punk cash in Money in the Bank, and The Rock on John Cena, and then have The Rock turn on Cena because he lost.
Yes, but yes, maybe, yeah, probably it's
something like that.
I mean, something like that. Yeah, but I think like that from The Rock, I think the way it was gonna go, it's like the match with Roman Reigns finally, So, and also right now I see for WrestleMania it's maybe gonna be if Rock gonna wrestle, so it could be Rock and Cena versus Reigns and Cody Rhodes. That's what I see.
Oh.
I read something about that. They were talking about that, but that would be night one, because night two they're going to
probably night one,
and they couldn't. There's no way that they could do that as a main event though, which would be probably the main event because both titles are supposed to main event each one, which they can change that at any point in time.
But we'll see. It's interesting now, right? It's like interesting what's going to be next, like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're focused on it now because now you want to know, like, okay, so where did this come out?
I mean, at the way that they made Raw this past Monday, it from start to finish was complete, awesome.
Yeah, the last one? Yep.
Yeah, you start off with CM Punk and Seth Rollins brawling all over the building. They're going to put them in a steel cage for next week.
Yep.
At the end, you have Io Sky beating the world champion.
Yep, Rhea Ripley. Yep.
Rhea Ripley. She lost her title. So that sets it up either for, I think it's a triple threat.
Yeah, I agree. It will be her, Bianca, and Io Sky.
And one of the things that they were talking about today is for the Hall of Fame, the natural disasters are going to go in the Hall of Fame.
Earthquake and tugboat.
Typhoon.
Oh, I remember that.
I want Demolition in the Hall of Fame. Since they were just signed a Legends contract finally, I think that they deserve to be in the Hall of Fame.
Yep. And I met the Demolition guys. So.
I love them.
Very nice people. Yep.
I love them. I would love to have them on here, but they never return my messages.
Question about WrestleMania. So, what do you think when Punk says about Becky Lynch, for example? So, is it maybe could be much like
wife versus wife?
Husband and wife, first husband. I think that. I really think that would be awesome, but you got to get AJ to come out of retirement first.
Yep.
But yes, I think that would be a great match altogether.
I feel like people have been expecting AJ Lee back into a ring, and I just don't know that she's going to come back.
She's going to come back when you least expect.
You never know.
Money talks.
You never know. Yeah. And also I heard from Punk, he always says like, "Oh, it's about her. I don't know. It's about her. He never says no."
His ass teased her so bad teased everybody about her being at the Royal Rumble. He teased that up, and there was a no-show. She didn't literally no-show it, but
I remember that.
I thought it was funny.
Where do you see yourself in the future? Where do you want to be? And I know where everybody wants to be that's a wrestler right now.
You're supposed to ask that towards the end of the...
I'm asking it now. Where do you want to be?
You mean like
Do you want to hit WWE? Do you want to hit AEW,
TNA,
TNA?
stay on the indies.
Yeah, stay on the indies.
You know, like I really like NWA company, like, and I kind of keep focus on them. But probably, and if I pick another company, I'm not thinking about WWE because it's probably a good place to start for the new guys, like younger guys. You know, I'm 40 years old,
so
you're 40 years old.
Yes,
you don't
sir.
look it.
Thank you so much. It's what people told me, but I'm more realistic. You know, like maybe some NXT match, maybe something like that. You know, but I think TNA is probably not a bad place to go, and it's a big, like a jump could be from TNA to NXT or whatever, like something.
Yeah, since they got that big contract.
Yeah, they do collaboration now, so which is cool. I mean, like if not NWA, yeah, I can say TNA. I like that company as well. So
I like watching NWA. I haven't watched it in a while, but I used to watch it religiously when it first started on YouTube. When they first started doing it on there, I'd watch it religiously because they had some great storylines. But I got away from, because I used to watch wrestling on every day of the week, and my wife would, get on me about that. So I had to back off a little bit.
But I recommend both of you watch The Last Power. It was Natalia Markova cage match, and Tom Latimer versus EC3 cage match. You need to see it.
What is it?
The Last Power.
I'll show you.
Yeah,
right.
And the way of power. Yeah, you need to watch it. It's so cool. It's like a really cool show, and
I love watching EC3. He's a great wrestler. I think that he had a great gimmick, and
I like his gimmick as well. Yep.
His gimmick was great in TNA. It was great in NXT when they brought him up to WWE. I think they wasted his talent. Watching him go from that to NWA, I think he's grown a lot over the years too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I like his gimmick as well. And he's a nice guy, and it's always fun to talk to him, and he always give you like good advice, and like he's a nice guy. And the last time, like, we had a taping for some like video segments, like NWA start doing that, and I will be in some of them, and I had the shirt. It was a Jaws movie, one of my favorite movies, Jaws, and Billy Corgan says like, no, you cannot use it because it's a brand. It's like you cannot use that, so you need just like clean shirt. And I asked EC3 like, can you give me your shirt because it's like camo style.
Yeah.
So he gave me, and I give him mine, and we never changed back. So
he's over here going,
yeah, it's
where
funny.
did I get the shirt from?
he told me next day like, but it's my shirt. I said, damn, it's my truck. I can bring it to you. He said, no worry.
All right, let's do this. We're gonna take a quick break. We're gonna listen to some music. You got about 3 minutes. If you got to use the restroom, if you got to do anything, we're gonna come right back with the Real Drago.
The Real Drago.
What's the song? Hey, what's the song?
We have new music from Okaya, and that song is Eternally.
Lost in a dark ocean, caught beneath the currents. If I could hear you talk, you'd always make the wrong seem more than perfect. How could I continue to live but never love again? Send me a sign, I have nothing left. When all is lost and the wind cries your name, everything seems certain. You would rest your head next to me in bed and dream of what life could be. For now, I'll continue to paint your face in starlit skies. Please astralize, they can bring her back, where we can live eternally. If there's any other way, I would like to make you stay in the gardens where I'll be with my love eternally. If there's any other way, I would like to make you stay in the gardens where I'll be with my love eternally. So hard to see through teary eyes, still captivated by your light. If I could bring you back to life, I'd hold you tight, my dear, tonight. If there's any other way, I would like to make you stay in the gardens where I'll be with my love eternally. If there's any other way, I would like to make you stay in the gardens where I'll be with my love eternally. If there's any other way, I would like to make you stay. Lost in a dark ocean, caught beneath the currents.
There you go, new music from Okaya. All right, and we are back with our friend, the Real Drago.
Surreal.
Hey, real quick, what is you have a catchphrase kind of thing when you
Yes.
when you cut a promo, right?
Yep.
And what is it? Is it playtime? What is it? Playtime is over. Is that what it is?
Playtime is over, and yes, and sometimes people die. Do you want to hear how that catchphrase came?
Yeah, how's that one?
So it was the academy in Minneapolis at Ken Anderson School. So and we had a seminar with Tommy Dreamer, and he started talking about like how wrestling business is dangerous, and sometimes people die in the ring, and after that, like because me and Ken are friends, so and we had we hang out together many times. So one of the days, so we were in his house, and he said like, Drago, it's kind of sad, like sometimes people die in the ring. I said, Ken, yeah, sometimes people die. Like it should be a catchphrase. It's like, yeah.
Sometimes people die. Oh
Yeah.
man, that's hard though. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I like that playtime is over.
Me too.
I
how that came. So I had like the entrance with security guys, and Clinton was one of them. It was before when he started to be a pro wrestler.
Mm-hmm.
He was a student that day, and and I asked Ken like, can you give me like guys like from school? We can show them in a show, and they're gonna feel the crowd. And I want them to be my security guys with the all black T-shirts, everything black. So like, yeah, let's do that. And so he gave me guys, and when I show up, the commentator guy says, "Oh no, it's Drago. The playtime is over," and I took it.
That's right.
It was
Playtime
just-
is over.
That's
I
awesome.
think- I like it. So
All right. We play a little game here called Florida or Not Florida. I'm going to ask you. I've got 3 questions for you.
You're only doing
Three
you're
headlines.
only doing 3 this time.
Why?
Normally you do
I normally
5.
do 5.
I'm stupid.
5?
I'm stupid.
No.
No,
It's
no,
not
just-
about being stupid. Listen, how long have you lived here in Florida?
From 2019, 2020, not 2019.
So not long.
Not long. No.
So crazy things happen in Florida,
Mm-hmm.
but crazy things happen all over, right?
Yep.
A lot of stories that you hear about, you're like, that shit literally happened right down the road from me, especially if you live here in Florida. So,
And sometimes when he reads the headlines,
it sounds like Florida.
It sounds like Florida, but it's not. We're not going to make you guess the state, and you're playing against me, and I don't know the.
I will do the 5 then. I will do the 5.
Oh, I saw it. Okay.
Now,
I will do the 5.
Hold on, Brian. What does he win? What does he get if he wins?
High 5. No, not a high 5.
All right.
So listen, we got these cool things here, these decals.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to throw you a couple of decals if you win.
Sounds good.
Is that okay?
We'll probably send them to you anyway. So
I'm sure I'm gonna lose, but that's okay. It's fine.
Well, how big in the shoulders and the chest area are you? What size shirt?
What size shirt do you wear?
Double X.
Oof. I don't have any 2X t-shirts left.
Well,
Okay.
we'll just have to get some more then.
We're gonna have to get some orders going. So we're working on it, and then we've got some really cool t-shirts with the same logo. Maybe we'll get one of those out to you as well.
No worry, guys. If you can, yeah, it will be cool.
I've got to get more of them ordered though. So, all right. So here we go, guys. Here we go. First story reads: brazen thieves drag an entire ATM from a van, sending sparks flying down the road. Did that happen in Florida or not Florida? So thieves broke in to somewhere and stole an ATM and then just drug it down the road, and there were sparks flying everywhere. Do you think that happened in Florida, or do you think that happened somewhere else?
I think it's Florida.
Drago says Florida. Mark?
I'm going to say Orlando, Florida.
Unfortunately, guys, you're both wrong. It actually happened in California. California. All right. Oh, here we go. I like this one. A wanted man tried to throw cops off with an "I don't live here" sign.
That's Florida. That's
Florida, of course. Yeah.
You're right, guys. It's Florida. It happened in Polk County. Grady Judd actually was online talking about this one a little while ago. Yeah,
I remember seeing that.
In Polk County, Florida. So, okay. Let's see. What's another good one here? Oh, here we go. Burglar busted after using Uber as a getaway car for $8,000 plumbing tool heist. Did that happen in Florida or not Florida?
Damn. That's a hard question. It's probably, maybe, yes. I can say
not
yes.
Florida.
Not Florida. Okay. Florida.
You're going to say Florida, Drago?
Yeah.
And Mark, you said not Florida.
Yep.
Colorado, gentlemen. It happened in Colorado. Yep. All right. Was that 3? I got 2 more?
Yeah,
I got you. Hang on one second. I'm looking, guys.
Yeah, shark bites
He was-
leg.
He was only ready for 3. I don't know why you picked just 3. Normally it's 5.
Okay, here we go. Murder suspect tracked down after leaving phone behind at a dine and dash scene. So he went out to eat after he murdered someone, it sounds like, and he left his phone behind. The phone's lock screen photo was a selfie, which helped police quickly identify who the perp was.
Let's do it. It wasn't Florida. Yeah.
I was going to say go with not Florida on this one.
I want all that on the Florida.
It's not
You're
Florida.
doing all of it on Florida. It is not Florida. It actually happened in Georgia. Just north of us, guys. Just north of us.
But
I gave you that one. I told you which one to pick.
All right. And
How you doing, Jamie?
Hello.
okay, here we go. Our last one, guys. Here's our last one. A fugitive was busted after applying for a job at the sheriff's office. Did that happen in Florida or not Florida?
All right. It's not in Florida. But it was in Florida, right?
Mark, what is it?
She applied for the job, and it's not Florida.
You both got it right. It's not Florida. It happened in New Jersey. It's New Jersey Sheriff's Department. Let's see. The fugitive was wanted for fraud, and she was busted when she walked into the sheriff's office and asked to be hired, according to police.
I remember.
You can't make this shit up. People are dumb, dude.
So I was right that time.
Yeah.
You got it right that time.
When we're done with the interview, send me your address, and I'll send you some decals.
We'll get the decals out to you.
Sounds good.
You got to stick one. You got to stick one on the car or something, on your laptop or something. We'll send you a couple. So you became a part of the Talking Shit family. So hang on one second. Let me close my screen out there. There we go. All right. So we are back and we're chit-chatting here with my man, the Real Drago. Listen, Mark brought you on, like I said earlier. He's been looking for somebody to beat me up, and I'm not getting in the ring with you. As a former,
dude, I may not be able to take a bump or do anything in a ring, run or anything else.
You want to get in a ring?
I would still love to get in a ring. That's one of my dreams, just to step in one, just to say I've done it.
Okay, if you want to step in the ring, come to Hudson, Florida, Music and Mayhem NCW show. We can do that.
Okay. Bryan, we're gonna have to go.
I've already been in a ring. I've already taken bumps.
I don't care what you've done. I'm just saying we just have to go.
It's a good time, yeah. The 22nd, you have a show coming up.
Yep.
All right.
NCW.
So NCW?
Yep, it's a brand new promotion. It's gonna be
Okay.
second show, and it's gonna be fun. Yep.
Is it an outdoor event or is it an indoor event?
I think it's out, but they have like some stuff on top. Not really sure. So, but I know it's around the bar. So.
And where is it at again? One more time.
Hudson, Florida.
No, where is it at though? Like
I'll check because I'm not sure like exactly address. But I send you post.
Yeah, just send me
okay, yeah,
and I'll
and we'll post it. We'll post it on our socials as well, and we'll see if
Okay.
we can get some more fans and friends to come out and support.
Yeah.
The
Thank
new
you for that.
promotion.
Oh,
Absolutely.
it's actually gonna be the Super Crazy, the guy from ECW.
Oh, cool.
Yep.
I know this one. Super crazy.
Yes, super crazy.
Super
Which
crazy.
one is he? I know this one. Which one is?
He's a luchador.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, I know. I'm just trying to
Yep.
think of what he looks
He's-
like.
Let's see here.
I cannot think of what he looks like. We're gonna have to find a picture of him now, but that's okay. I remember the name. So it's
Yeah, yep.
Trying to picture
cool.
him.
He's cool. And I think some another guy, I think he was in WCW. Not really sure. But yeah, it's gonna be a couple of guys, like kind of like a big names. So
Okay.
yeah.
Uh,
Plus
do we know the cost of tickets yet?
I think $5-10, something like that.
$5 or $10?
Yeah,
Okay.
not bad.
No. So work on getting us the information. We'll do some research on our end, and we will 100%. What day is that? Is that a Friday or Saturday? What day is that?
It's Saturday. So it's
It's
gonna be
it's
Saturday.
a Saturday.
Yep.
Saturday. And is it a nighttime or is it an evening or is it going to be in the afternoon?
Yeah, I think it's 7:30, something like that.
7 or 7:30. That's going to work perfectly then.
Yeah, because you could get off work and we could
Yeah.
go straight down there.
Absolutely.
Just we got to make sure that we wear our talking shit shirts.
It's the perfect time, perfect food, and good wrestling.
Yeah, it's going to be a good time. All right. Let's get back to speaking with our friend here. Let's talk about your workout regimen. You must work out a lot. Is that right?
Yeah, like I do work out every day, like every each day, you know, like, and sometimes 2 times a day. Yeah, I don't know. I love gym. I just for some people it's like, oh, it's so hard to go there, you know, like I'm tired, whatever. For me, it's like I just like just have a rest there, kind of. At the same time, I do something, you know, physically, some exercise, and the same time, like my mount, like I just have a rest, you know.
So you get the mental break while you're at the gym.
Yep.
See, his mental break is that. Your mental break is playing Call of Duty. See?
No, that breaks me mentally. Call of Duty hurts my head, dude. Like it really. I just. Ugh. Anyway, what about diet? Diet wise, is there anything that you recommend for somebody trying to get in good shape?
Just try don't eat like a lot of sugar, less salt, you know, because salt keep water inside in the body, you know, and just I think you can eat everything what you want, just don't eat over, you know, like
Don't get carried away eating.
yeah, exactly, yeah, like if you wanna eat something, do it, but and again, and like junk food, whatever, like sweet food, you know, it's better eat on the first half of the day, you know, like, and after, like in the evening, try to eat something like just a protein, vegetables, the less like junk food. That's what I do, you know, like some junk food in the morning, like good food in the evening. So.
Because is your body burning that sugar off during the morning because you're working more?
Yeah, I'm working, exercise, gym, you know, everything, and again, yeah, like and like your metabolism working quickly, like faster, like till, for example, 2 p.m., like kind of like that, because you move and do something, you know. If your routine like that, like, you know, I'm working like from 7 a.m. till 3 p.m. So, but yeah, try to do that, and like before you go sleep, like eat less, and less
Maybe have some
carbs.
carrots or something like that.
Yeah, whatever. Like the best way to eat like green vegetables.
Green vegetables.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
I know,
Yeah,
I know. I
Mark's-
hate them. I hate them too. But yeah, it's probably
That
the best way to do.
that's my kryptonite, green vegetables.
Well, I'm gonna tell you something.
Or
You eat these Brussels sprouts that my wife makes, and you'll fucking change your mind. I promise you. They're
No, I
fantastic.
won't. I'm not
here we
eating.
go. Here we go.
No,
And
no.
or some berries, you know, like, but just like no like carbs, you know.
So no pasta, no bread. Stay
No,
away.
no.
So Brian,
Yeah.
not your diet.
I have a seafood diet. I see food, I eat it. It's just the way it is. I like food.
I love food too.
I'm a carnivore, dude. I mean, put a steak out there, I'm eating it. It's happening.
Yeah, you can eat steak in the evening, no problem.
Yeah. So Drago, I noticed that the entire time that we've had you here on the show, you have a slight accent. Is it Bulgarian? Is it Russian? What is it?
Russia,
Russian?
Siberia, Russia.
Siberia. That's where you're from?
Yep.
It's a cold area, right? Siberia?
Yes, it's cold area, but it's kind of like it's like some people think like, oh, you're from Russia, bears. No, you know, Russia is huge, right? So
Sure.
and we have like a south of Russia, we have a north of Russia, same like United States, like Florida or Minnesota or North Dakota. You know, it's totally different climate, right? Same
Sure.
like in Russia, like in my area, it's kind of like very close to Minnesota climate, you know. So we have a good summer, but we have a like kind of cold winter.
Cold winters. Got it.
Yep.
Do you go home to visit? Do you go back to Russia?
I wasn't in Russia from 2014, like 10 years. I'm in United States and never been in Russia.
You won't. Do you have family in Russia still or no?
I have some family, I have friends, but I mean like right now, especially, you know, like some not good things going on between
Of course.
Ukraine and Russia.
Sure.
We can talk a little bit. I mean, like, but it's not the best time to fly to Russia because
I got
you know. But I would like when everything will be done. I hope it's going to be done soon. So, and yeah, I would like to.
Okay. Yeah. That way you can get to see the family and visit your
family
home
and friends. Yes,
Yeah.
and also I want to wrestle in Russia because we have a promotion and it's kind of like a good one, and I would like to do that. Yeah.
Is wrestling getting big there in Russia?
We have just a couple promotions, and it's like it's not the big money around pro wrestling in Russia. It's not like here like WWE, like it's cheap, but the people try to do the best, like as more as they can. They have a kind of very nice venue, like crowd, and yeah. I mean, it's good, but it's a little bit, like not many.
It can get better.
Oh yeah.
Did they bring people in from the U.S.?
Well,
has that promotion ever brought any U.S. wrestlers over?
Oh yeah. So Sami Zayn was there when he was El Generico at that time.
That was a long time ago.
Long time ago, yeah. And one day Shane McMahon was there. Yeah, when WWE traveled around the world back at the time, I don't remember what year it was, but maybe 2012, something like that. So 2010, 2012, they were in Russia, and they invite him to them promotion, and he said yes. So he had cut promo in the ring. So this was cool.
Beautiful.
Yep,
that's beautiful. Who is your favorite that you like to wrestle against in the promotion of like the NWA? Do you have anybody in particular that you work with that they know you and you know them and you can work together?
I can say I can wrestle each day with Tom Latimer. I wrestled him. I wrestled Tom Latimer like 2 times already. One was before. It was like 2 shows a couple years ago, and one was in Riverview. It's a NWA/FTW invasion.
Okay.
And next day it was a NWA back to Roberts Arena in Sarasota. That was like a kind of like historical time, and because they back in that arena like after 30 years.
Wow.
So yeah, and I had a dark match right there. So and I wrestled Tom later, like half a year ago for I think national championship or something like that. I forgot what the name of that. So sorry.
National. I think it's called National.
I think National League. That was cool match too. So, and like I said, like when you wrestle Tom, like you learn all the time something. He's a phenomenal wrestler, and I wrestled Bryan Idol. He's my coach. So it was another cool one. So I mean, we also play for I think MWL promotion.
Yeah. MLW.
No. MWL, yeah.
Okay.
So the one blogger guy, he has like 12 million followers.
Wow.
He decided like 2 years ago. He decided to do something with our pro wrestling. He's a big fan of pro wrestling, and they tape like I think 3 or 4 episodes for them show, and we had like on the very first one we had more than 1 million views for a couple days.
Oh wow!
Yeah, and I play Chainsaw, and Bryan play Dow Jones. Yeah, you need to watch it. That's so funny. Like it's kind of like a comedy, humor, and
yeah.
And the next episode, I play a dead man. So the Chainsaw dead, and I play dead man. Yeah, and the third episode, they wrestle like a bookstore or somewhere there. So I'm like, you need to watch this. So,
and you said you wanted to get into some acting. You want to do some acting roles as well outside of the ring.
Oh, that's my dream. Like I had 2 dreams in my life. Like to be a pro wrestler and to be an actor. Yeah, I would like to do that too. So,
do you? What roles would you go after? Like
bad Russian guy.
Bad Russian guy.
Bad Russian guy. I think it's the best.
Well, the horror community, believe it or not, in the Tampa area St. Pete and stuff like that, there's always promoters, there's always filming for like indie films and stuff like that in those areas. Like you're gonna find that in those areas.
Like I
So
would like to know like some connection with that, like like, and it will be
we
cool.
we have some connections.
Let me know. Let me know. Like guys, I want to do that. Like
We,
so
we
badly.
we know a couple of people. Most of the directors and stuff. Do we know anybody here in Florida? Do we got any director
Oh.
friends here in Florida?
The only
Most
director
of them
that
are in Ohio and stuff.
we have most of the people that we have come on the show is Washington,
Yeah.
New York area. We have a few. Trying to think a few more. I mean, we have a few coming on the show at the end of the month. So
We'll talk to some folks. We'll put your name out there.
Yeah, that would be cool. Yeah, yep.
because I think with Peter would be great to hook him up with.
Yeah, for stuff that he's doing like Smile and stuff like that.
Smile, laugh.
I'm sorry, Laugh. That's the name of the movie. Sorry.
Live.
Yeah, he's got a movie coming out called Laugh, and he actually plays the bad guy, and he's got a build like the Real Drago. So maybe you could do the stunts.
Whatever. Just,
Let's go.
I'm ready for everything.
All right. Yeah, we'll absolutely see what we can do to help out as well.
That would be cool, guys.
Hopefully the folks that watch this will come back and be like, hey, how do we get in touch with them? Same. All right. So listen, we asked you for an hour of your time, and you've been humble enough to give us just over an hour, and we really appreciate it. Is there anything though, before we get off of here, is there anything you want to talk about that we missed?
I don't know. Like we can talk about social media, maybe something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, we're gonna ask you what your socials are so that people will be able to find you. If we type in the Real Drago, will it pop up on Facebook, Instagram, and that kind of stuff?
Yep. And also, I can say like about my favorite, one of my favorite matches.
Yes.
So it was a match with a Hornswoggle. So
Hornswoggle.
Yeah, that guy, he played a Leprechaun movie in 2014.
Yes.
Yeah. So I remember like when MAW, it was MAW promotion in Minnesota. They put me and another guy versus Hornswoggle and his friend Nick Colucci, and I was like, how can wrestle these midgets? Like it's like I'm big guy and midgets, like how we can, like what we can do, like but everybody told me like, oh, Drago, you're gonna have fun with this guy. Like it's like, I was so nervous, and that time I don't have like big experience, so and the way what we did with him, it was so funny. We had a big reaction for the crowd, and crowd was like more than 1,000 people, and it was so loud. We had like for every small thing we had a huge reaction. Mm-hmm. So he bite my finger, he squeezed my nipples, he bite my ass. That was the most funny match in my life, and I love it so much. Like it's like, damn, thank you guys that you give me this opportunity. Like that was a cool one.
You would have that match all over again? You would do it again?
Yes. Yeah. Like remember, like you asked me, like from NWA guys. Yeah. I can say Tom Latimer, and another guy will be Hornswoggle or Swoggle.
Okay.
Yep. So I would like to wrestle with him again. I'd like to wrestle him. Yep.
Yeah, I gotcha. That would be pretty cool. I'd like to see it.
Yeah, it's funny. Like
that was his gimmick. I mean, that's the thing. Like he wrestled against a lot of the greats, man. I mean, for crying out loud, he wrestled William Regal, didn't he?
Yep.
Yeah.
I was surprised how fans love him. Like wow, like yeah, it was a good reaction.
So it goes to show that if you try hard and you work hard, even if you're short, you can be a wrestler.
Shut the. I mean, he didn't even have to say a word on screen, and he got over.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Okay, real quick. Let's run down your socials so our fans and our viewers can find you. On your Facebook, where can they find you at?
Yeah, the Real Drago or Evgeny Adilov, but better the Real Drago. So
The Real Drago. Yeah, because
the
your
Real
your
Drago.
first and last name are very hard to spell, sir.
That's why, like it's how I choose Drago,
Yeah.
because as people like everybody's told me like, oh, you need to use your real name. I was like, no, I cannot, because people cannot spell it, you know, and that's why I choose Drago. So because
It's,
everybody knows the bad Russian guy from Rocky IV movie,
is
Yeah.
Drago.
Drago. He dies. He dies.
Everybody dies.
Sometimes people
Sometimes.
die.
Sometimes people die. All right. Is that the only social platform that you are on? Are you on
In
Instagram?
Instagram, so it's gonna be I am without a, so I am the Real Drago, and I don't really use the X, but there I believe I'm the Real Drago as well. And I opened 3 days or 4 days ago TikTok, the Real Drago.
Okay. Are you
So
posting your matches on there as well?
no, it's just some short videos.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay. So
But
we'll
you can find my matches on like all social media, like YouTube, probably like NWA, FTW, whatever. Yeah,
and just
MAW.
search the Real Drago at NWA. Okay.
Yeah. And the Real Dragon NWA. That you can see something.
Okay. And we'll have to do that because I've seen a couple of where you have literally picked guys up that are almost twice your size almost and have
That's what I like to
God.
do. Like I like to leave the guys when they bigger than me. That's like kind of like my like unique things. Yeah, I like do that.
You're showing off your strength because you're like, listen, I don't have to fight guys my size. I'll fight guys bigger than me.
Yep.
Bottom line.
One more question before
Sure.
we
Mhm.
finish up here. Do you have a dream match?
Yes, I can say it's probably will be like when will be my last match. We already talked with the promoter from Midwest All Star Wrestling. It's gonna be me versus Ken Anderson, Mr. Kennedy, because he is my first coach and friend, and I really, yeah, I just want to do that. Like wrestle with him. Wrestle
Okay.
him.
That'd be
Sorry.
cool. That'd
Yeah.
be cool. You're gonna wrestle Ken Anderson.
Yeah, I mean, like when he teach me a little bit, we did, but not like a whole much. That
Yeah.
will be fun.
Let me ask this then. What was the chain for you guys? Holds first or rolls and bumps? Like, how did you guys start your classes?
The classes like depends what school.
Yes.
Like, but especially in Ken Anderson school, we do 150 squats. To warm up
Yeah.
push ups. And after we do rolls, and after rolls we run in the ropes,
Okay.
drills, and after we do chain, and after some moves.
Okay.
That's what was in his school, and in another school, FTW school, it's Bryan Idol now, Natalia Markova, Mike Mondo, another WWE guy. He's in NWA right now.
Okay.
So we do rolls
Yep.
first, and after some drills, and whatever, chain wrestling, some moves. Yep. Well, people maybe decide to do something new. Like we always can talk about. Yep.
Got it. Got it.
Cool.
That's awesome, man. What schools do you recommend? All of them? If somebody wants to be a wrestler, what school?
Yeah, I mean, like if you around Minnesota, like Midwest, that's probably the academy of Ken Anderson School, probably the best one there. And if you around Florida, Georgia, and that area, I recommend FTW School.
Okay.
It's my favorite, and I totally recommend this school because you're gonna have for one price 3 different coaches. Natalia, Bryan, Mondo, and the way how they teach people got it quickly.
Good.
So They keep big focus on that character. It's kind of most important things, I think. So yeah.
Perfect. All right. You have a match coming up.
Yes, sir.
Against VHS and Sammy C.
Yep.
Do you have anything you want to tell these guys? You want to bring out the real Drago?
Ты знаешь, Сэмми и VHS, ваше время закончилось. И когда я, the real Drago, and my friend will come to that ring, your time gonna be over. That's it.
Yes. Love it. All right. We will cut that and we'll get that over to you as well, sir. All right.
Get that to you over tomorrow.
All right. Mark, I don't want to mess up this time. I know.
Come on. It's the fun part.
All right. So next week, you guys stay tuned for what we have in store. We have a director coming in.
Yes, his name is Diablo.
Diablo.
That's a good name.
And he has a movie out.
I will put that all out there tomorrow.
Okay.
And all that. Hey, and who's in his movie?
Jason Mewes. Jay from Jay and Silent Bob. Jason Mewes.
This ought to be an interesting movie.
Mark's already seen the movie.
Nope.
What am I missing?
No, I've not seen the movie.
Okay, I thought
I've only seen the previews to it.
Okay, so we'll get to know more.
Yeah, you've seen the same thing I did.
Okay, perfect. All right, now are we good, Mark?
Yeah, I won't make you say more than that.
Okay, fantastic. All right, ladies and gentlemen, from us here at Talking Shit, my name is Bryan.
I'm Mark.
And this is the Real
Drago.
We're out of here. Everybody have a good night.
Have a good night, everyone.
See ya.
Stay tuned, buddy. We'll be right back.
Bitch, I'm in the